Alright guys, there's a lot of stuff posted on these forums about soft washing systems, what people have got or had built, and I just wanted to talk a bit about what we've now got and where we came from. I guess like a lot of us, we started off as window cleaners, and we had the component parts for it. We'd have the tank in the back of the van, and we'd have a single or a dual pump user coming out the back of it in the hose reels. And then we kind of got involved in pressure washing, and then the soft washing revolution came along. And there's debates out there still about the hypo cam versus the bio cam, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have got your own views on it. And I guess there's a lot of you out there which will be using both systems. We certainly use both systems. Horses for courses, they've got their own uses. But we got to a point where, starting with the water tank we had with the two pumps in there, and we decided that our first purchase going down the hypo route would be the large dosatron. So we bought the standalone dosatron with a pump and used that up through a pole, a water feed coming into up a pole, and carried on with it. But it still left us with all these component parts when we turned up on site. A separate buffer tank for the pressure washer, and I'm sure if you look in here, you can still see some of the stuff which we've got down here, down the bottom there. There was the buffer tank which we used for the pressure washer. Underneath it was the wheelie bin, which a lot of you guys probably still use down there. But space is valuable in the back of a van, and we decided how could we hone it all in together and just make it look a lot better. And this way. A lot of our work was done in-house by my son Chris, who looked at what we had. And like I say, we started off with a window cleaning tank, and our first purchase was obviously the big dosatron here, and then we ended up with a little dosatron here for doing the biocide on it. And then we wanted to incorporate the pressure washing, the buffer tank, the water fed pole, and put it all down and make it a nice compact unit. And this is what Chris came up with. This was the design that he chose. I'm not a great believer in moving large volumes of biocide and large volumes of sodium hypochlorite in a tank to be mixed on site. For me personally, this is my preference. I prefer to buy it in the barrels and mix it up on site. For me, it's a way of minimising the amount of wastage I've got, the amount that I carry around with me. I have less to decant into a big holding tank. And when we get to a job, we decide that if that barrel gets opened to do a job, that barrel is for that job. We will not transport that barrel or the contents that's in it to another job the following day and claim from that this belongs to the house that we worked on. That's just the way that we operate. So what we did is we already had a lot of these component parts. We had the water fed pole systems, we had the two dosatrons which we bought, and we needed to put it all into one piece. We still wanted to use the 25 litre drum scenario for hypochlorite. We buy it locally, it works for us, and obviously your biocide comes in smaller containers, 5 litre containers, so we just left this as it was. What was important for us as well was that we wanted to minimise the cross-contamination element of the hypo and the biocide. So we decided that we would always run these two systems completely independently. There is no way that can get into that in our system, even through our hose reels, which Chris come back here, they even have their own separate hose reel systems on it. If only ever have in there the cleaning product or fresh water, and the fresh water is generally for either for rinsing it out or for rinsing down when we're working. We've done a valve system here, which again Chris designed and we built into it. This valve system draws from a holding tank through the back there, a baffle tank through the back there. And what it allows us to do is, by turning the knobs there, we can either direct the flow through the Dossatron out the hose reel to whatever implement that we've got on the end of it, or we can swing it around and bypass the Dossatron and use it for flushing the hose pipe out or cleaning down areas when we're doing. The reason we built it this way, we have the ability to have this Dossatron working with a chemical going through it, and at the same time we can have this Dossatron working but bypassed through these valves as a rinsing agent. So if we get to places where we're working on tarmac or plants, one guy can be cleaning a wall, the other guy through the other hose reel there can be hosing the plants down, hosing the tarmac down, and vice versa. If we need to switch it around, we could be using a biocide treatment and rinsing off through these valves here, but bypassing that. So again, there's no cross-contamination for it. We run a 2-tank system on the back of this one. We have a 200-litre buffer tank in there, which we draw water out for either of the 2 Dossatrons or for rinsing. And also connected to it, we had 2 ports installed in here, so we can connect our pressure washer to it. We have a feed and we have a return. Return's got a non-return valve on it, so a one-way valve on there. Sorry, I've got cut off there. I've got an incoming call. So anyway, we had the buffer tank in there, which feeds the 2 Dossatrons and the feed for the pressure washer. Separate tank at the back of here is a 600-litre tank, which just carries pure water to run out of the 2-man system, 2 controllers, 2 ports out to the hose reels for window cleaning. We have got the ability with the 2 tanks we've got here to connect the large pure water tank through a valve system to feed into the smaller buffer tank. So we can turn up on site and have 800 litres of water that we can draw from. That's probably particularly good for some of the guys out there who choose to use back 50 instead of biocide. We all know that back 50 doesn't like hard water. In this part of the world, it's really hard water. So you could run the small Dossatron here. It can be fed with pure water, so you can use back 50. We don't use back 50, that's just our choice. We use biocide on there. Out the back here, what you can't see hidden behind here is 2 high flow rate pumps which feed these 2 and 2 ordinary short flow window cleaning pumps, which we all know about. We've got 2 control units here. This one we all know is available on the open market. This one we kind of built ourselves through some component parts. There was a few issues with this system that we just couldn't quite get right, and nobody seemed to do a controller out there which would tick all the boxes for us. This one has got soft start on it, so the pump just doesn't flash straight up there. It's got a nice slow start as it builds up there. It's got the adjustable pressure on there because when we're running cleaning product through it, we want a lower flow rate with a lower pressure on it, and when we're doing a rinse on it, we want to just turn it up there and get the cleaning process done on it. So I'm sure somebody's going to design one, who knows, but right now this is one that we designed by ourselves to get over some teething problems we had with it. The tray at the bottom here, we had a tray made on the side of it. I will add that this tank here was made by Stephen Scargill. We gave him our design, what we wanted to do it, and he built it, and no complaints, so he's done a good job for it. But we had a drip tray, for want of a better word, added to the side of it here. It does 2 things. One, it keeps my containers in place, and 2, if we get any spillages or leakages from any of the unions which are on here, or the pipes being disconnected on it, it's contained, it's in there. It's not all over the floor of my van, it's not all over the floor of the property we're working on there. We can just mop it up and get rid of it. Hidden behind here is all the network of plumbing, the pipes for all the control valves and the Dossatrons, and all of the wire works hidden behind it. We put a fuse box on the side of the system here. I'd like to put it somewhere different. but it's easily accessible here, and we are trialling different high amp control units here, so we want them to be quickly changed. I can change this one out for one that we'll get down on a demo or a test in about half an hour. It's unplugged, new one's in there, plugged in and ready to go. Around the back of the van, you got another idea of what the tank system looks like there. So the tank is a lot smaller than all the parts that are hidden out the way there for it, and then the two hose reels which are standing here, which we've yet to finish bolting down. I think we might move them. This was our Mk1 tank. It was the first one that we designed and did, and the next one that we have built for the other van will probably have some tweaks and changes to it. But that's our perspective for people who have already bought bits and pieces, that maybe just wants to buy a tank, maybe wants to use what they've already got, because those dosatrons and your hose reels and your pumps, it all adds up to a lot of money, and we had those, so that's why we chose not to go out to the market and buy a bespoke. It was all singing and all dancing because we had the bits and pieces here. So that's an idea of what you can do with the kit you've already got and save a lot of money. Or if you're just getting in to the soft washing market and you do pressure washing or whatever it might be, you can combine it all down there. So that's the route that we chose. That's what we ended up with. It works. It's been out working now for several months now. We've done our tweaks and changes to it. It works really, really well. It was out working today. We turned up on site, there was two of us. We had to do some soft washing, we had to do some pressure washing through the Mazzoni hotbox which we've got, and we had to do a bit of window cleaning down there. I think that was it actually. But it basically meant that the two guys could be doing two services at the same time. One guy's out doing the pressure washing, the other guy's around the other side of the house doing the soft washing, exactly the same time, with the same van. While one guy's packing away, the other one's reeling out the window cleaning stuff to do some window cleaning on it. And it's all compact. This is a medium wheelbase, medium height transit van, and it all goes in the back here. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. That's just what we do. That's our system, what we ended up with. I'm sure there are a load of other ones out there, but yeah. Take care, guys.